Today we're finally going sailing after a long hiatus, and words cannot describe how happy that makes us. I'm Emily, and this is my family. We're sailors out of Texas who've also bought an RV and also travel quite a bit. Because, you know, we don't have enough to do.
Remember this being a bitch to get on.
We've spent a few weeks preparing the boat, like waxing it completely and having the bottom cleaned by divers. Spoiler alert, this makes us go really fast. If you want to see more of this sailing, then go ahead and fast forward through the video. But for the rest of you, stick around while we finish a few things on our at the dock to-do list. I've decided that it's absolutely imperative that I learn all the systems on our boat just as well as Carlos knows them. So he said, let's start with flushing the AC system and getting all of that sludge out that builds up.
So the reason we're doing this is because you get organic growth and barnacles in your line, and you don't want to go too many years without doing this, or you'll get a little bad blockage. So right here is a through hull. Through hull has a 90 that goes to the valve. I'm gonna have a valve here, and the valve shuts the water from coming inside the boat. And then through the strainer, it goes to the pump, and the pump pumps the water through the AC unit, right, and outside the boat. So what you need to do is, with your flathead, take those C-clamps off.
These?
Yep. You need to try to get that line off, which might be a little difficult.
Any instructions on like how you would do that? I think you need to take it off from this side. The whole thing off? This?
Oh, no.
Ugh, all over me.
Okay.
So now we got the hose barb connected to the end of our throwaway
Water hose.
And we're going to connect it to that piece that was impossible to get out earlier. And Carlos has his blood in the bottom of the bilge. I'm using my freaking left hand. So now we have to go to the back of the boat and put the exit hose. Wait, say it again. You gotta go to the back of the boat and pull the other exit hose for the AC flush and put our other end of the barb into that, and then we turn it on and flush it, right?
Yep. Yeah.
This video is sponsored by the subscribe button. The best way to support our channel is to send us some love by subscribing and liking the video. If you want to see more of our day-to-day, head on over to Instagram. Okay, so we're at the back of the boat. Do I have to go down there?
Yes.
Is it full of fiberglass?
Yes.
Is it gonna itch me later?
Maybe.
Do you have shoes I can use? Okay, when I get down there, you just hand this to me.
You're going in there very awkwardly, but okay. Hold yourself. Yep, there you go.
Ugh.
Are you claustrophobic?
Do you have a towel I can sit on?
You don't need a towel.
With the fiberglass?
Go down.
Got a hose up my ass.
Go for it.
All the way off or just loose?
Just loose.
Now I'm gonna be putting this on that. Cramp in my shin, my calf. Ah!
Yeah, welcome to my life.
I should have gone in through the bed, the cabin.
Yeah.
This was way harder. I could have thrown a towel down, I could have climbed through.
Need to read directions on the barnacle buster.
Seawater systems. Inject barnacle buster at lowest point possible. Recirculate for an hour. Finish with a freshwater flush.
The whole thing.
So he's gonna tell me when he puts the hoses in the bucket, I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, it just turned on. Are you hearing it? So now we let that go for an hour. Put the timer on. And then when we're done, we're gonna do a freshwater flush of the entire system. Yeah, it's really dirty. What do you think was in there? little sundown and we gotta put everything back together. That can go in the water?
Yeah, it's biodegradable.
After we get that all set up, we replace our main sheet and our spare sheet. Our main sheet is just too short to go up the mast for any repairs, and just too short in general.
Let's switch the main and the backup. That's really good. You're gonna have to climb a bit, basically.
We've put this off for years now, but we're finally getting around to it. The spare sheet gets replaced by the old main, and our old main gets replaced with a brand new blue one from West Marine. We basically just sew them together and reinforce with tape before feeding it through. And we actually use blanket stitches when, in my industry, you're sewing in people's hair extensions. Just taught the sailing industry something. So we just put the main line through, and we're going to use the one that we took down as the spare. Our friend Savannah was meeting us at the boat to go sailing with us. She'd torn her ACL completely in half, but was still eager to go out. It might be interesting getting her around on the boat and healing over and going to the bathroom and things like that. She's not handicapped, but it's going to be like that because she actually does use crutches.
This is how you get on with a torn ACL if you ever run into this predicament, which I doubt anyone will. We're gonna go here. Good stuff. You like that? It's so tall. I know. It's set to 5'9", but I'm really 5'6".
Welcome to the boat, Savannah.
Huzzah.
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 You know, sometimes I worry that I don't know if I could live on a budget, especially if we were like retired and cruising, because I bought groceries for today for just like a little sale and lunch with our friend, and it cost us about $100 for 3 people. Maybe at some point we'll be living somewhere where food is cheaper. I'd never thought about how much you use your ACL to swim. So since Savannah's parents watch our channel and because we don't want her to drown, we would be keeping a close eye on her and donning the life jacket when it's necessary. So in typical weather god fashion, we attempted to push out of our slip just below low tide at 11 a.m. and failed miserably. So while we waited for the tide to rise, we thought we would show Savannah one of our favorite bars and sightseeing by dinghy. Say it again.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Look what I'm wearing. Just for you.
Lar Bar and Gear Bear, we're keeping her safe.
Buy this house.
Buy this house.
For us.
So we can all live together in a commune. Now is as good a time to say that if you missed it before, we can't sail because the water level is too low to get our boat out. But we're gonna do something else until the water level rises, and then we'll go out. Back at the boat, high tide was up and rising, so it was time to sail. Cruised around the bay in 8 knots of perfect wind at an amazing 6.5 knot average, a cruising speed we had not seen in quite some time.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin, even with my eyes still closed.
Thanks to our clean bottom and prop, we were officially going the speed our boat was meant to, and it really did seem fast.
I'll follow only golden things.
Okay, we're officially sailing. Had a little bit of a delay there with the tide, but we made some fun out of it. Things are going crazy in here. On such a perfect day, we had plenty of company on the water. Gorgeous days like these are unicorns. A drop everything kind of day where you just have to get out on your boat.
Captain Carlos.
How does it feel to be sailing again?
Great.
We grilled wonky-looking brisket burgers and sausage, which is what happens when you don't mind the grill, and cooled off on the back of the boat. Don't worry, Gary and Lori. I had an eye on her the whole time, so she didn't fall off.
I look like the island girl. The fact that you keep saying island girl.
Also, she insisted on sitting on the back watching the waves. She said she was really vibing. Sailing really is medicine for the soul. Thanks for watching and see you next time.